Hi, this is Misha. We were just out shooting and I decided to throw this one in the vehicle. We have not brought it out in a number of, well, a while now. It has been a while. This is my Colt AR15 A4. And this is, kind of a quasi US Marine Corps clone of an M16A4. Now, we have videos on the history, yada yada, as usual now. Basically, the M16A4 is just the M16A2, but with a couple of modern features. Most importantly, a flat top Picatinny rail upper receiver. Usually, they will have an Acog or other military optic on it, along with a MATAC backup iron sight. Early on, the A4s would often have carry handles, but would be pulled off. So they sometimes ship with carry handles. They will have various rail systems. This one has the Knights with the panels. Various bipods. This one has a herein. Some of them will have more like a versapod, a grip pod, something like that. This one has the Knights broom handle foregrip. Got this kind of a modern fancy 3-point type sling on here. And I've got an extra magazine in a NSN numbered pouch just strapped to the stock, and we have a cleaning kit in the stock. Just kind of doing my own thing with the kind of parts I had around. So that's just what I've done. I've got to knock off Chinese Acog because it would be absolutely ridiculous for me personally to have a true Acog unless someone just gave me one. But as it is, this one serves the purpose, and we do have a true MATAC in the back. As far as the Colt AR15 A4 itself, the rifle this was built off of, it's a really neat rifle. Colt kind of teased it at a few SHOT Shows, but these did not come out until about 2014. And this is really a return to the mil-spec full-size rifle. And by full-size, I mean a fixed buttstock from the factory with a full-length receiver extension, buffers, all that. Full-length gas system, rifle length, so same as on the old SP1s and A2s and all that good stuff. And a 20-inch barrel. Now, Colt has done some rifles in their match target line and, H-bar, 1-9 twist line, but they really, for their more military LE stuff, have stuck with carbines based on the M4 for the last couple of decades. Now, prior to that, the SP1 came out and was much more common than the SP1 carbine, so they were doing the rifles in the military style for a while, but then they get away from it. So when they introduced the AR15 A4, a return to form, I think it was kind of a fresh breath of air for a lot of people. I think they were happy to see a military type rifle from the original manufacturer. Now, I know there are some differences between the AR15 A4 and the M16 A4. However, at the end of the day, Colt holds the TDP, and they can make these as close to mil-spec as they want. We have a government profile, so medium heavy, chrome line barrel that's been magnetic particle tested. It's threaded 1/2x28, typical A2 birdcage. We have a typical NATO spec bayonet lug. This will take an M7 or an M9. Fixed front sight, A2 adjustable. Originally, these will come with standard A2 handguards, the long cylindrical type with the heat shield. They will also come with the removable carry handle with the A2 sights built in. We have the typical mil-spec buttstock with the storage compartment for a cleaning kit or whatever else. Very solid, dependable stock. Typical charging handle. This side here we have typical controls, standard Colt semi-safety. A2 lower with the reinforcement up here and back here. Flipping it back over, we have a standard port door, standard brass deflector, standard round forward assist, all features adopted during the A1 and A2 phase. So very typical flat top upper. This one has the Ambidextrous Safety. Some military rifles had these, some did not. Even the FN M16 Collector series has this. But some of the A4s would ship without it. They would just have the single-sided safety. That's kind of a thing about Colt. Same with having the F marked front sight base. Some did, some didn't. Now, one thing that people will complain about, it does have the M4 feed ramps ostensibly for better reliability. I think it's just for using the same uppers and barrel extensions and all their guns. But it does have the internal M4 feed ramps, so it goes. On the other hand, it does come with an M16 bolt carrier. It has not been cut back. We have a properly staked gas key, and we have a magnetic particle, MP, tested CMP marked bolt. So that's nice. We do have a complete milspec bolt group. And everything else is pretty well milspec too, as long as it did not need to be changed for the whole semi-auto thing. For example, the hammer has the little milspec proof. So as I said, yeah, all I really did was add the Knights rail system, the bipod, and the knockoff EOTech and the MATAC rear sight. And I've got a reasonably decent A4 clone. It is very fun to shoot, has been 100% reliable. In the video you just saw of us shooting, we tested it with the puff gun, the Russian AR mag. We've been throwing those in the range bag frequently when we go out and just trying them out. Those have been very reliable. This thing here seems to eat those. It'll do mag poles. It'll do the metal GI mags like here. It has never been picky about anything. It's just a good, honest Colt. I grew up shooting my father's SP1, and this really reminds me of it. This seems a very worthy successor. It has that certain utilitarian feel to it, just a no-nonsense, reliable, accurate gun. So I just thought we would share. Again, for more on the history, we have videos on that, so yeah, check those out if you wish. Appreciate you tuning in, and if you'd like to share your own M16A4 projects, we'd really love that in the comments below. And if you like the video, please check out other videos of ours. We have a lot on the retro ARs especially. That's more my passion. And also, please click like, and if you'd like to help support us get to the range a bit more often, please check out the link to our Patreon page. This is Misha, and we'll catch you next time.